Here we are. Put that there. Doing my best Joe Mayo and Tom Agnotti right now. Little surprise, little Saturday surprise. Saturday live chat with the one leg. See if anybody pops on. Let's see. Two people. Yep. Just recapping. Just saw the Many Saints of Newark. Big Sopranos fan. So I'm really pumped up about it. Thought it was really good. Hey, Jacob. Yeah, I just saw it today, and I really enjoyed the film. I thought it was excellent overall. There were some parts that were slow, but I really enjoyed the film. Hey, Maca Films. A little surprise, quick Saturday chat. I don't know if my co-host is going to join me. I told him I might do this because just catching up and having the time to do a few things. We're getting ready for our new series this week on Wednesday. The Wednesday of this week, we're going to have our first installment of our top 101 Maca songs for Tom and Andy, myself. It'll be in 5 installments every week, every Wednesday, we think. And we're going to do 20 songs each episode. Well, 21 for the first one, and all the way down to 100. And I've got my 101. I just have to put them in order still. I just have to put them in order. So that'll be a fun series to do again, kind of like ranking the tracks, which again, all the credit goes on to Tom for that, for coming up with these live shows. He's really good with that. Jacob, I did a performance at a school Thursday and opened the show with Big Barn Bed. Now there's a great opener, huh? That's a good opener. Wish he would have played it live more than once in 73. That's cool, Jacob, though. What else did you play? I'm just happy concert season's back. Movies are happening again. I went to the movies. It was great today. No mask. Nice. Wasn't packed, but it was cool. Got a couple big concerts lined up for myself over the next few months. I'm going to see Bob Dylan in November again in New York, and that's going to be great. And I'm seeing Genesis in December. So some big icons checking the box. I'm thoroughly enjoying my latest bootleg series here, Springtime in New York, Volume 16, the deluxe edition for Dylan, covering the period of 80 to 85, which would have been Saved, Shot of Love, Infidels, and into Empire Burlesque a little bit. Some really good stuff on here, though. Really enjoying it. Of course, Blind Willie McTell, which is one of Dylan's best songs he never released, which should have been on Infidels. Yeah, but this, they keep cranking these out, boy. Let me tell you. 16 volumes. Only if Paul did it that way, right? Only if Paul did it that way. That would be cool, too. Yeah, and then, again, and we just did our favorite albums other than the Beatles, so you kind of all know what our tastes are. You did Letting Go, Jet, No Values, Got to Get You Into My Life, and I Saw Her Standing There. Nice selections. Did you have horns for Letting Go? You know, a lot of those songs have horns. If you had horns, cool. If not, cool too. Yeah. My current listening taste, really, for the most part, has been bouncing back and forth, getting my Paul songs ready. But yeah, I've been into Genesis. Listening to a lot of my Genesis stuff. Foxtrot, 1972. Early Peter Gabriel. The classic Supper's Ready on here as well. All 23 minutes of it on side 2. Hey, Hudson. Yeah. Of course, early Collins era Genesis, Trick of the Trail. Phil's first album with Genesis on lead vocals, which is a great record. Got reissued again on vinyl last year. Tom actually pointed me in the direction of that remaster as well. And of course, and then there were 3. The first album done after Steve Hackett's departure. Of course, the big hit on here, Follow You, Follow Me. So yeah, you had horns on letting go and got to get you into my life. Good on you, Jacob. Good on you. Robert S. How are you, Robert S? Yeah. So we're just hoping twice in a lifetime made my list. Well, you'll just have to see. Oh boy. Yeah. This is the song and the joke that keeps on giving, right? I think I will tell you, I will give a little spoiler. I don't have a lot of mega hits on my 101 list of songs. I have a couple of biggies, but I don't have the obvious ones you might think. And I went through his whole I took a couple from every album. Every title track did. No, incorrect. Every title track did not. Every title track did not make the list. I know y'all out there in TV land think I like all the title tracks or they're my favorites. They're not. Only on a couple. Tug of War, London Town, Pipes of Peace. That's about it. So, not the case for Venus and Mars, not the case for Men on the Run for me. So, do I like a lot of title tracks? Yes, I do. But only the ones that I mentioned. So that'll be this Wednesday night, probably around maybe 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tom will get back to you on that as well. Some of Paul's best were not hits. Very true. And again, just we're only doing stuff that he has released commercially. We're not doing any bootleg stuff or anything else like that. If it's a cover and he sings it, you can do that as well too. But it's only going to be stuff that he's really on as well. The Twee songs definitely did. Hudson, on that, you're right. The Twee songs, there will be plenty of Twee songs in my 101. There's my buddy, the thumbnail king. I was just talking about it when I went on. I just saw it today, buddy, and I absolutely loved it. There were parts that I thought were a little draggy, and I'm not going to give it away. But on the whole, especially the last 45 minutes of the film, as good as any episode of The Sopranos, of which I know you binge watched last year very dedicatedly as well, Ethan. So I think you'll like it. If you have HBO Max, watch it there. I do not, so I went to the theater to see it. And I'm really glad I did. I think it's better on the big screen. I'm kind of going more into Tom and Joe territory. But I thought it was good I really thought it was good on the big screen. A lot of Easter eggs, if you're a fan of The Sopranos, a lot of foreshadowing and hints dropped in that were talked about in the show, which was great. Am I going to see the new Bond film? I'm not really a big Bond guy. So other than, of course, Live and Let Die. But probably not. No. Yeah. 101 songs spread out over 5 episodes. So pretty much every week for the next 5 weeks on Wednesdays, like we did with ranking the tracks as well. And this is when Tom asked me to do this, I was like, man, 101 songs. I don't know if I can do that. And truth be told, I mean, I think honestly, my 1 through 20 is going to be the ones I'm probably most passionate about. 21 through 101, I mean, I'll rank them, but I'm not going to have any really. I mean, I could have a song at 88 that could as well be 28. I think I just like them. So I think when we get to the top 20, that's where we'll have the most to say about why we picked what we picked. I think, anyway. Let me just put this in here in case somebody wants it. Scott O'Rourke, what's up, man? How are you? The rock and roll DJ. We dropped our the first Saturday of every month. We drop an audio version on our Podbean. So that was Tug of War from the Ranking the Tracks that we did in February. It's just to kind of give Tom and I a little bit of a break and breathing room to schedule what we have pegged up for the month ahead. So that dropped yesterday. So we will be doing a few more this month. I'll just pull up our little schedule here that Tom sent me. But we have a couple of good ones lined up for the next month. Hold on here. Let me just pull it up here. Give me 1 minute. We're not really doing anything special. The shows for October. Okay, so yeah, October 9th, we will be dropping an episode called Defending Broad Street, and that will be done with our friend Ed Crawford, who is the biggest Broad Street fan I've ever met. And can you defend Broad Street? I think you can. I will be defending it strongly. I will be speaking about Broad Street because listen, if anybody can make a film and it not be good, it's Paul McCartney. So what if it stinks? It's Paul McCartney. He's allowed to make a bad film. Okay? And it's not bad because if you love Paul, you like the film, which is why we're doing it. Yes, I know, Scott. I saw your message about that, and I'm sorry, but just been swamped with messages and stuff. But I'll get back to you. Yes, Robert, we're going to defend Broad Street. He gets a pass. That's going to be my take. He just gets a pass. So we're going to do that. That'll be next Saturday morning, right? That one will drop on October 9th. The Defending Broad Street one. Then on the 16th of October, we're going to drop one on Return to Pepperland, which I discussed in a 3.5 hour epic one with Sam Wiles on Paul or Nothing. But Tom and I haven't actually talked about that show, that album, Lost album. So he and I will chew the fat on Return to Pepperland. It's one of my favorite unreleased Paul songs. I kind of think he was hopping on the George bandwagon there a little bit. The whole nostalgia thing. George, of course, with When We Was Fab, and then Paul doing Return to Pepperland. I think there's a little bit of that in there, but I still like the song quite a bit. It's a good track. A lot of that stuff has found its way out there commercially, of course, since then. Obviously, Love Mix and Beautiful Night and stuff like that and Loveliest Thing have all found their way to be officially released now. Hudson, I still don't know how you could talk about an album for 3+ hours. Well, when you're passionate about a subject, Hudson, you can do it. And Sam, of course, is a natural ham, so he's good for that as well. Have we done any Fireman song rankings? We have not, because the Fireman albums, are not considered canon. Even Electric Arguments is not credited to Paul McCartney. When Tom and I did this, we did just albums billed to Paul and or Wings. We will be doing some Fireman stuff, okay? I'm not the biggest fan of the earlier Fireman stuff. The Strawberries, Ocean Ships, Forest, the electronic. Tom has all that stuff. I've heard most of it. I'm not a big fan of it. Electric Arguments, on the other hand, we will do a dedicated show on that album because that is practically just a Paul solo album. And that's worthy of a topic of discussion. I was listening to that. And I do have a couple of songs in my 101 from Electric Arguments as well, just for a little teaser out there. I do have a few songs from Electric Arguments in my list because it's that good of an album. Yeah. Thank you, Farrell. It's very easy. It is. Hello, Beans. Yeah, I think, at some point he will too. Twin Freaks, yeah, we have not done. Again, if it was not officially released by Paul under his name, we didn't discuss it or rank it, and I just celebrated my 2-year anniversary with Tom. And I think we've covered a lot of topics, but these individual side projects like Twin Freaks and all the Fireman stuff, we have not done it. But that's the great thing about Paul. He's got so much out there that there's enough content to talk about for hopefully a long time. So we will do Twin Freaks. We'll do the Fireman stuff. I'm not too keen on doing the other stuff, the Rushes and the Strawberry Ocean Ships Forest as well. But we're working on it. We're working on trying to get some people booked. So that was Return to Pepperland is going to be October 16th. October 23rd, we're going to do a show on revisiting The Space Within Us DVD Blu-ray. Those of you that have watched our channel know that periodically Tom and I review a concert film. We did it with The Cavern. We did it with we did it with the Cavern DVD. We did it with one of the other ones I can't remember at the moment, but we do that too. We're gonna revisit the Space Within Us DVD. What's my favorite Genesis album? That's a great question, Macca Films. I go back and forth on this all the time because I'm a fan of all eras of Genesis. Mike Rutherford always says this, and it's very true that Genesis doesn't have one solid album like that is the go-to for everybody. Like Floyd has Dark Side of the Moon. Genesis, I don't know. I mean, I think my favorite one overall would probably be The Lamb, Lies Down on Broadway. But I don't know. I could listen. I could say that could be Foxtrot. I could say it could be Trick of the Tail. Any one of those really, I think are all great. I was Wind and Wuthering, Duke. So the self-titled album from '83, Invisible Touch, We Can't Dance. I love all the eras of Genesis. Really, I think the only one I don't like I like the least would be Abacab. I think Abacab is too rhythmic in nature. A couple good hits on it, but that's about it. There he is. My partner's here. I knew I'd see him on a Saturday. We're gonna pop him in here into TV land. Hold on. Let's say
So,
there he is. What's up, buddy?
just getting dinner ready. Just pop in to say hi. I didn't think you were that serious about going live.
I said, what the hell? Why not? I got back from the movie theater. I was all fired up. I said, it's a Saturday. Yep. I'm chilling. Why not? Let's go live for a few.
Excellent. Very cool.
How are you, brother?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good deal.
We'll be passing out here within the next 2 hours.
You've been working a lot of hours?
Well, a lot of early hours.
Early, yeah.
Yeah, early. But anyways, so you liked the movie then?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. Really
cool.
Good. Yeah.
We'll check it out.
And you've seen all the episodes. You know Sopranos, right?
I've seen them all. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then you'll get all the Easter egg references and stuff, and it's and a big shocker at the end.
Oh, no kidding.
Big shocker.
Well, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Now, would you go to the movies to see it, or do you have HBO Max?
If I go, I'll see it at the cinema.
It was so weird. It was the first time I had gone to the movie since 2019. Yeah. It was weird.
Right. Yeah, probably the same for me too.
Yeah. The last movie I saw before the pandemic was The Rise of Skywalker, which was great. I'm sorry, the people that joined late. I saw the Many Saints of Newark today, the Sopranos prequel. Being a Jersey guy and a big Sopranos fan, I would have gone yesterday to see it when it dropped, but I couldn't. So I saw it as early as I could today. But it was just, it was weird. There was I think there was 5 people in the theater, but not a lot of people, so.
Yeah. I'm sure, I'll go to the theater to see the new Bond film.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing that film in the theater too, the Sopranos one.
Yeah, definitely worth going in there to see it.
Very cool. Hey, Tim
Allen. Yeah. So I was just kind of going through our October schedule of shows and letting everybody know what our October looks like and stuff like that, and went over the 101 show format, and told everybody we'd probably be obviously planning on Wednesdays, but give or take, if it might be another day, but planning on Wednesday like we used to do with the ranking the tracks.
Right.
Yeah, and of course, people asking, "Are we going to do stuff on the Firemen?" And I'm like, "Yes, we will get to. We will do shows on Electric Arguments and stuff like that, and Twin Freaks, and all because I said we've talked about mainly stuff accredited to Paul and Wings. We haven't really done any of the side projects yet, but we will.
Yep, we'll get there.
We shall. Any new pickups?
Well, funny you should ask, because I
we
go to the record store today.
Here we go. I
did pick this up today.
You had that already, I thought.
No, not this one.
You have another one?
Yeah, this is the No More Lonely Nights picture disc.
Right, but
I got the Spies Like Us picture disc.
No, I knew that. I thought you already had the No More Lights picture disc.
No. Oh, which one did I get? Yeah, no, I didn't have that one yet.
Oh, okay. Spies Like Us
Yeah.
one was cool. You got that was the one with the cutout shape version, right? It was all kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Then and then big Neil Young fan, so he's got a new bootleg series out now.
Is
All
that
live stuff.
is that
It's kind of
is
like,
that is that vinyl or CD?
yeah, it's final. It's
Oh,
Neil
vinyl.
Young 1970 live at Carnegie Hall.
Is it a series like Bob does? Is it like numbered
Yeah,
or no?
this is gonna be the first in the series.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just he's just starting it.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, cool. Very
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I did pick up the McCartney red vinyl for McCartney album. So that's 2017. So this is the
Seven,
red vinyl.
17. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the one with the red vinyl in it.
Right.
So I was in a little bit of a bidding war earlier for the Standing Stone vinyl, um, but then it just got too high, and I was like, no, I'm not going to go for that. But I did pick up the Flowers in the Dirt Travelers, or the one that looks like it's in the case.
Oh, you got
Uh,
the World Tour pack
yeah, the World Tour. But yeah, yeah.
on vinyl or cassette.
No, vinyl.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah, yeah. It's got the Party mini CD in
Yep.
there, and all the pictures,
All
posters.
the bumper stickers, the poster. Really,
Yeah,
it's got the
yeah,
family. It's got the whole family tree thing, which is
yeah,
really cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So should be getting that by next week sometime.
Oh, did you win that or you just bought it?
Oh, I just bought it.
You
Yeah,
bought it. Very nice. Very nice.
yeah.
Yeah. So I got my 101. I just got to do some homework and number 'em.
Right.
I got to get.
Yeah,
Did
should be fun.
Did you do 101 through 80 already?
Yeah, I did 101 through 81. Yeah,
101 through 81. Okay.
yeah.
I got to do that before Wednesday.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna see if you wanted to. Yeah, we'll got to figure out when we're gonna record next, and
Yes. The
but
one for oh, I just said it. The one
the broad.
for Defending Broad Street with Ed, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, if that doesn't work this week, we'll do one of the other ones, and we'll just
Well, yeah. I mean, we got our shows lined up, so
yeah, yeah. Everything's subject to change, but
always.
yeah.
But
So
what's for dinner?
we're doing cashew cauliflower.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that said, I'm gonna head back to the kitchen and finish it
Yeah.
up. So,
Go ahead. I'm going to sign off. I think as well too. It's 9:30, and this was just a little quick chat. So
right. So I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for stopping in, Andy. I'll let you finish up, and we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
talk to you soon, brother.
All right, later.
Bye. Yeah, Robert Sklady doesn't have to rank 101 songs. It's not easy, man. Beans, that's a good question. Would I Lie Around Rape being a mostly Denny vocal? It would be in my top 50. I think I talked to Tom about I Lie Around, and I think we counted that one because Paul takes that one in the last verse on his own, and he wrote it. So I think I Lie Around would definitely count, even though it is mostly a Denny song. It's a hell of a song, great B-side. Awesome B-side. Yeah, I think I would let I Around count in my 101. It's not in my 101. Be curious to see other people's lists when they post them. Do they only focus on certain eras, or do they kind of go across all of Paul's eras? Is there somebody out there who just really likes 70s Paul and they don't like his later stuff, or maybe they like his newer stuff? That'll be cool to see. Mine, I'm going to just tell you right now, mine runs the gamut from 1970 all the way to McCartney 3. I picked stuff from just about each album. Just about every album. So some more than others. Those of you that know my taste, that the ones, the albums that'll have the heavy hitters, aka Hudson, Does my one change or is it solid? I don't know what my one is yet. I have a couple ideas that I'm tossing around, but I haven't gotten that far yet. I just have the 101 in a playlist in my iTunes right now, and I'm actually gonna rank. I'm gonna rank my favorites first, and then work back that way. I think that's going to be easier for me to get the top 20 that I like the most and then work that way. Maybe you guys will do that. It's easier for me to do it that way. It'll be fun. I'm sure we'll get some. We'll get some. Is it? Yeah. Funny, Robert. Very funny. No comment. No comment on that one. Why don't you like Pipes of Peace, damn it? Oh boy. But that's about it. I just wanted to pop on and kind of just so full of energy after that movie. I wanted to just kind of talk about it and say hi to people. So I'm going to sign off, and everybody out there, enjoy your Saturday evening. Listen to some good music, and we'll see you live on Wednesday night for our first installment. Good night, guys. Take care.